back to Belly Acres Kitchen.
Welcome, welcome.
Woo-hoo. Rusty's in the kitchen with me today. We are going to be working on something that has been requested several times. Making lengua tacos, make the lengua, and then we're gonna put it in freezer safe, like the seal a meal or whatever it is called, and get that in the freezer. But it'll be a quick, easy meal for us, a convenience meal, if you will. So then that way, you know, if we have company or whatever, we can just grab out the lengua, it's already done.
Yes.
But we have to get them ready and get them cooked. So we have all the ingredients, we've gathered all the ingredients, but first we have to get them cleaned up. So Rusty's gonna help me out with that, and then we'll kind of show you what we're talking about. All right, so we're in luck. We pulled these out of the bag. I had not looked at them since we put them in the freezer, but we have never gotten beef tongue from this processor before, and they are already cleaned. So I kind of want to show you, they're all like, sometimes when you get lengua from the butcher, it's not cleaned up. So you have to come in and clean up the bottom, like cut off all the extra. And these are actually cleaned. There's 3 of them, so that's going to help us out a lot. We don't have to clean them up, cut anything off of them. We just have to rinse them and get everything in the pressure cooker, because we are going to go ahead and pressure cook them. We're not going to boil them. So let's get these rinsed off, and then we'll get started on putting all the ingredients in the pressure cooker. Those knives are nice and sharp. That's so nice. So we're just going to use some cold water and rinse them off. If you are a little queasy, you may have somebody else do this part, because you know you are touching the tongue, and some people get a little freaked out about that. All right, so we just have a regular Presto. Is it Presto?
Yeah.
Canner, pressure, it's a pressure canner, but we have cooked in it a lot. So it does have the little rack in there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that rack in there, and we're gonna start with putting the water in first. So I'm gonna go ahead and put, for steaming it, I'm gonna go ahead and put 8 cups of water in there. The recipe that I have calls for 4 to 5 cups for 2 to 3 pounds. This is actually almost 5 pounds of lengua, so we'll just kind of split the difference, and we'll put 8 cups of water. You do want to put enough water in your pressure canner that it's not going to go dry before, you know, the lengua is cooked, obviously. All right, guys, so this measuring cup is awesome. It is an 8-cup measuring cup. This comes from Pampered Chef, one of my favorite things, and it has a lid that goes with it too, so that's really cool. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start getting everything ready to go in the pressure canner. All right, since we are doubling this recipe, not really doubling, we're splitting the difference, but anyway, we're gonna do 2 onions, and they'll just be quartered. They don't have to be anything fancy. And then it calls for 1 full garlic head. I'm gonna try the cool thing is we bought this peeled garlic. It's at Sam's, so it's already peeled, just plain regular garlic. So it says a whole clove, so this is two cloves, or a clove and a half. Not a clove, a whole head. It's calling for a whole head, so I'm gonna do probably about this much garlic. The way I feel you can't go wrong with garlic. I like garlic. Okay, so I put enough garlic. Okay, and then we're gonna put 4 Roma tomatoes in there. Rusty found these little ones hiding in the back of the refrigerator, so look, they look okay. They look a little better than the first ones we found. Not so shriveled. So I'm just gonna half these and also throw these into the steamer. And then I am going to go ahead and throw, I'm not even going to process these. I'm not going to cut them open, take the seeds out, nothing. I am just going to throw 2 full anchos in there, and I don't know, about 5 or 6 of the New Mexico chilies. I'm not worried about the seeds. All right, so this recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of chile piquin. This is chile piquin from our garden a couple of years ago that we just dried so that we would always have access to chile piquin, and we just kind of crushed it a little bit. Honestly, this is to taste. Piquins are pretty spicy, so spicier you want it, the more you're going to put in there. Then we're going to do a whole teaspoon of cominos, or ground cumin. We are going to do 2 whole teaspoons of thyme. I am out of my own thyme. I'm out of my own thyme. That we had in our herb garden. We've used all of it. But I do have oregano from our garden. So it says 2 teaspoons. It's hard to measure it when it's whole leaves like that, so I want to break it up a little. Probably a little bit more. Ooh, this is gonna make me sneeze. All right, so hey, I'm telling you, the herbs grown, you know, at home are so much better, have a lot more potency, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. Then I'm gonna do a tablespoon and a teaspoon of whole peppercorn. And 3 whole tablespoons of coarse salt. So I just have kosher salt. 3 whole tablespoons of that. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 5 little bay leaves. No, we're going to do 10 little bay leaves. 2. 3. They don't want to come out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My ex-mother-in-law was German, and she cooked with a lot of bay leaves. She always used to tell the kids that she left the door open or the window open, and the leaves blew into her food. Kids believe that forever. All right, and then I'm going to do apple cider vinegar. It does just call for regular vinegar, but I like the apple cider better. So I put 2 tablespoons of the vinegar in there, and what the vinegar is going to do is just kind of infuse everything. Now you don't have to stir this, but I'm going to go ahead and stir those spices in. Basically, this is just kind of making a brine that you're going to lay the lengua into. Now you don't have to season the lengua because you're going to end up peeling it. So, I don't know how it's going to come out this time, but last time we did this, we didn't even have to really peel it so much as it just all came, you know, just came off. It peeled itself, basically. So I want to kind of roll these around a little bit. Just kind of get it all in there.
That's not good.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of do that. So it doesn't seem like a whole lot of water, but again, we're pressure cooking this. Always, you know, kind of check your O-ring before you get started. Make sure it's on there right and not twisted. You don't want this going through the ceiling. I say that and then I can never get this back on there. There we go. And it's sealed. All right, we're gonna get this started on high just to get it all starting to pressure up. A little weight on there. And then once it pressures up and it starts to make its little sound, you know, the steam engine sound, well then we'll adjust the heat to, you know, kind of the rhythm of it. All right, you guys, I have been dying to do an unboxing and video on this. We bought this last year at a yard sale, brand new in the box for $4. I'm so excited. I don't know how great it's gonna work, but Rusty and I are gonna do an unboxing and see how it goes while we're waiting on the Lengua to pressure up.
Like Rachel said, we got this at the yard sale last summer. I mean, still in the bag. It came with some bagging material. Still in the protective sleeve, so the lady told me
Operating instructions.
my daughter bought 2 of these, but we didn't ever use it. What that's supposed to mean, so.
Well, I'm really excited because we've talked about one of these for years.
Okay, we don't.
Oh, so this is just an extra
Yeah, that's an extra seal, looks like.
seal. And we've never bought one. And this isn't exactly name brand, I don't think, but okay. So read all the instructions before use.
Done.
I was gonna say, what does that mean to you, Rusty?
I don't see enough pictures. I know I'm plugging it in.
The first thing it says is, it is not suitable for the use of children or people who do not master the operation.
I'm out.
I'm sitting here thinking not suitable for the use of children. So Chips Ahoy it is.
1 cookie.
Okay, so vacuum packaging. So sealed packaging and vacuum packaging. Which are we doing? Vacuum packaging?
Yes.
No, probably not. Let's not do that.
Cookie in.
Textured side down.
Textured side down.
Into the
Against
buckle.
the buckles is what it said, but I didn't say in the buckle. I'm gonna push down.
Okay.
Vacuum seal.
Oh yeah, look
There.
at that. There it is. It's gonna break your cookie. And then single seal. And then probably when the light goes off. Okay, and then now release.
And there is a vacuum sealed cookie.
That's so cool. So what do you think?
I think we're gonna have to give her a hell of a shot.
All right, well that was fun.
Yeah. Now we just need to get some bigger bags.
Yeah, now we know kind of what we're doing, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that's a good review. So again, we're gonna wait until this thing starts, gets pressured up, and then we'll adjust heat, and then it's supposed to pressure cook for about 50 minutes. So we'll come back with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so we are pressured up. We have this set on about a 6, I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I feel like that might be a little high. Do you think that's a little high? Should I lower it a little bit? All right, so I'm going to lower that to right in the center, maybe about a 5, and see if I can get that to kind of be, I don't want it just crazy pressure cooking. I want a good steady pressure for about 50 minutes. All right, so we've got it all the way down to a 3. Let's see if that's a pretty good steady, I feel like. So we're gonna go ahead and set our timer. I don't want quite an hour. I'm gonna say about 15 minutes. All right, you guys, our timer is going off. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. And then I'm just going to let it decompress, and then we'll come back. And then we'll come back and go from there. It smells amazing in here. It may not make it to the freezer. All right, you guys, so this meat is completely pressured down. So let's look inside and see what it looks like. Ooh. Yep, I think that's just gonna peel right off of there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set it here. We're supposed to peel it, but pressure cooking it usually makes it peel itself. There's those big tongs.
Oh, I think.
Long tongs.
I was afraid if I did that, it'd fall in half. That was my thought on that.
Okay. So, all right. So we're just peeling it. Should peel right off of there. And then turn it over. Yeah, there it is. Hot, 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 guys. So you just want to make sure you get up underneath. Probably peel that little membrane off. I think it's peeled, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a membrane there.
Okay, and then we just chop her up. And you guys, it's super tender. Should really just be able to run a fork through it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That back there has to come off. Okay, I'm gonna grab me a fork. Smells amazing.
Mm-hmm. Do the next one. good at it as Rachel because I don't have tortilla fingers.
Should peel right off.
Yeah.
Yes, that one came off even better, even easier. All right, you guys, I don't know if it comes through on the video, but this is like the most tender meat. It is amazing. It smells really good. I know putting the vinegar in helps infuse that. So I'm super excited to put this on a taco. I thought I had a cardboard. Come on, pickle. Fine.
Yes, please. Perfect.
That's all the rice you want?
Yep.
Let's see what we think.
Here we go.
Salud. Oh my God. It's just like I remember.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
so good.
Yes, that's just like it was before. A little bit of rice in there for the next bite.
The lime helps too, and the onion. And if you like cilantro helps. Works. And you can also put like radishes or cabbage on top, and that makes like a traditional taco.
Yes, and that's amazing. That meat is so moist and tender.
So, if you're on the fence about lengua, give it a try. I was on the fence for a long time, but once we tried it, oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm being so rude and talking with my mouth full. But anyway. Well, we hope you guys like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Share with your friends.
Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think of the lengua, good or bad. If you haven't tried it, we suggest that you do try it. Worst thing that can happen is you decide you don't like it.
Yeah. So, anyway, you guys, we're gonna eat supper, and then we're gonna go ahead and put up everything. Go ahead and freeze the rest, so then that way it's good. It'll be good convenience meals.
Yes.
Especially when we're fixing to get super busy, renovating the new farm. So,
Yes.
We'll have this in the freezer. We can just pop it in, make some tacos, and call it good. But anyway.
But don't forget to smash that bell and get notified of the next new video when it comes out.
Yep. So until next time, you guys. God bless.
See ya.